The White House is immediately identifiable around the world, surpassing its role to become the world's most recognized residential housing. Its image inspires concepts of power, diplomatic effort, and the inner being of a nation. However, beneath its wonderful facade, the US president's residence is reputed to have a fascinating history bound with mystery. The White House has a lot of mysteries on the inside, ready to be exposed. Follow us as we look at a few of the undisclosed facts about the US president's house. Buckle up and welcome to Legacy TV, where you will witness the mesmerizing world of luxury in a fantabulous way of ultimate deluxe. The White House is the official house and workplace of the President of the United States. Located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue NW in Washington, D.C., it has been the home of every United States president since John Adams transferred the national capital from Philadelphia in 1800. The president and his advisors frequently use the term White House in their speeches. James Hoban, an Irish-born architect, created the mansion in the neoclassical style. It was built between 1792 and 1800 and has outside walls made of Aquia Creek sandstone that have been painted white. When Thomas Jefferson moved into the house in 1801, he and architect Benjamin Henry Latrobe built low colonnades on each wing to conceal stables and storage. During the War of 1812, British forces set fire to the mansion while burning down Washington, destroying the interior and charring much of the outside. Reconstruction began immediately, with President James Monroe settling at the partially restored executive residence in October 1817. Exterior building continued, with the installation of the semicircular south portico in 1824 and the north portico in 1829. In 1901, President Theodore Roosevelt ordered that all work offices be relocated to the newly constructed West Wing due to overcrowding in the presidential house. 8 years later, in 1909, President William Howard Taft rebuilt the West Wing, establishing the first Oval Office, which was later relocated and expanded. In 1927, the executive residence's third-floor attic was transformed into residential quarters. The newly erected East Wing served as a reception room for social occasions, with Jefferson's colonnades connecting the new wings. The East Wing improvements were completed in 1946, providing more office space. The current White House complex includes the executive residence, the West Wing, the East Wing, the Eisenhower Executive Office Building, which earlier housed the State Department and other departments, and Blair House, a guest residence. The executive residence consists of 6 stories: the ground floor, state floor, second floor, third floor, and a 2-story basement. The site is a National Heritage Site owned by the National Park Service and part of President's Park. In 2007, it scored second on the American Institute of Architects list of America's favorite architecture. Security. The United States Secret Service and the United States Park Police protect the White House complex. During the 2005 presidential inauguration, NASAMS, Norwegian Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile System, units patrolled the airspace over Washington, D.C. The same unit has since been employed to guard the president and the whole airspace surrounding the White House, which is tightly banned for aircraft. Naming standards. The building was previously known as the President's Palace, Presidential Mansion, or President's House. The first instance of the public calling it the White House was reported in 1811. A belief arose that during the structure's reconstruction following the burning of Washington, white paint was poured to hide the burn damage, giving the edifice its eponymous color. The name Executive Mansion was used in official contexts until 1901, when President Theodore Roosevelt issued an executive order establishing the White House as its permanent name. The current letterhead text and layout of the White House with the word Washington centered beneath it date back to Franklin D. Roosevelt's administration. Now that brings us to the end of this video. There you have it, the US President's home. What are your thoughts about the White House? Which of the above insights regarding the White House did you find among the most appealing? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more luxury videos. Thanks for watching.